From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Wednesday, May 13th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. Business leaders in Albuquerque are criticizing the University of New Mexico presidential search after former eBay and Hewlett-Packard CEO Meg Whitman was not selected as one of the 5 finalists to lead the university. Groups including NIOP New Mexico and the Hispano Chamber of Commerce argued that Whitman's business and public service background could have strengthened UNM's ties to the private sector and boosted the university's ambitions. Critics called her exclusion a missed opportunity for a fresh direction. UNM officials defended the national search process, saying finalists were chosen based on qualifications and emphasized higher education leadership and academic credentials. All 5 finalists hold PhDs and have extensive university administration experience, while Whitman comes from the corporate world. The debate has sparked broader questions about whether UNM should prioritize traditional academic leadership or seek an outsider with business and political experience to guide the state's flagship university. After nearly 30 years in prison, New Mexico inmate Jesse Tooker is set to be released following a judge's ruling tied to the state's 2023 second chance law for youthful offenders. Tooker was convicted of murder at the age of 17 in 1996 and has remained incarcerated despite being granted parole because the state interpreted his sentence as requiring 22 additional years behind bars. A Santa Fe judge ruled this week that the state adult parole board violated the law by refusing to release him, saying the legislation was intended to provide a real opportunity for parole for inmates convicted of serious crimes as teenagers. Tooker's attorney said the decision could affect other inmates that are in similar situations. Tooker's family celebrated the ruling, saying he transformed himself in prison and became a ministry mentor. After release, he plans to move to Texas, reunite with his family, and work at his sister's business. State officials are still reviewing the order and could appeal. Doña Ana commissioners unanimously approved an updated Safe Communities resolution on Tuesday, aimed at strengthening protections for immigrants and mixed-status families when interacting with county government services. The revision expands on a 2014 policy by clarifying that county employees and resources should not assist with federal immigration enforcement efforts amid the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration. County officials said the measure is designed to ensure all residents feel safe while accessing emergency services, schools, health clinics, and other county resources without fear tied to immigration status. Community members from Chaparral described growing anxiety over reports of unmarked vehicles and increased federal activity near neighborhoods and schools, which they say have discouraged attendance and public participation. The updated policy follows similar actions by Albuquerque, Las Cruces, and Bernalillo County to separate local government operations from federal immigration enforcement. Supporters, including clergy and community organizations, praised the resolution as a way to protect public trust and community stability. And the ABQ Food Park is relocating to a new site in northeast Albuquerque after losing its longtime home on the property owned by Grace Church, which is being sold to a developer. The food truck hub plans to reopen on May 19th at 2113 Eubank Northeast, near Manal and Eubank. Operations manager Alex Chavez says the closure announcement sparked an outpouring of community support and helped lead the park to a new 2-acre property with room for up to 20 food trucks, expanded parking, and plans for live music and weekend markets. However, the new location currently lacks water and power hookups, forcing trucks to rely on their own systems for the next few months. That challenge, though, has already pushed some vendors to leave or close. Despite the hurdles, Chavez says he's optimistic the new site can preserve the food park's community atmosphere while giving it more room to grow. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 91, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 59. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.